Figured I wanted to show this off because we did get a new appearance here, the rime-covered mace, and you may be wondering, okay, first off, this is Leather Pal, so he's sporting the entire Borean Tundra outfit here, as you see. So for the most part, I don't have a new belt or a cloak yet or anything. But you might be wondering why I'm showing this weapon off, because it's actually an upgrade. Because this character's gear is so sad that grays are still massive upgrades. In fact, 1.2 DPS is pretty big upgrade. So I figured I'd show that off. Another thing I wanted to mention while I was here, though, not the random dungeons, but we can do specific dungeons because we're chromie timed to Wrath of the Lich King currently, so that I can get the max XP out of these zones. But we can do Nexus and Oculus technically for Dungeon Finder. So I wanted to bring this up. Not that it's going to be important, but these characters can't solo these dungeons while scaled to Wrath of the Lich King, but we can go and switch chromie time off and just switch it to, another world, and we won't actually have any issues. So this is just it's not needed at all, because not only can Lightlock solo the dungeons, but also these characters can always, once we hit like what's Northern scale to, well, it scales to 60 because I'm in chromie time, but it's like 30, I think, naturally without chromie time. So if we cut it off once we get 30, or maybe 35 at max, but we need to hit about 40-ish, somewhere around there. We can get it from grinding mobs, so we don't need the dungeon finder to get experience. Just something I wanted to bring up. If anyone wants to see me queue for Nexus and Oculus and actually do a dungeon at like current level instead of soloing it, we have that ability on these two characters. So also I hit 30 on the character, so we've unlocked flight, slow flight, but Anyway, just something I wanted to bring up, get an opinion on it. You all have a good one. Alrighty, I'm back again because I just needed to show off something very interesting here. As you see, I just learned Dragon Isle skinning because I skinned the shark. It gives Northrend materials, but it levels Dragon Isle skinning. So that's weird. Yeah. I just wanted to show that off if anyone ever questions why I have Dragon Isle skinning now and it's leveling up. I guess it's where sharks scale to your current level, so they're always considered a current content. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Skinning's been weird this entire time. I don't understand how it works. But at the end of the day, we're not going to be grinding Dragon Isle skinning to 100. Remember, current content is not a part of what we do, and this is the most current profession. So even though they give leather, like Northrend leather, and it levels Dragon Isle skin, it's very weird. I don't understand it. We don't have to grind it because we don't do current content. So this is just a weird thing to figure out about. Just wanted to show it off. Alrighty, we're just opening some prizes here. I'm not expecting to get anything. This is just for a situation like that. If I roll a Dark Moon Turtle, look at that. And that's why I record these. Boom. The Dark Moon Turtle. So that saves us 90 tickets. That gets us another companion for free. And that's why I haven't bought anything yet, because a lot of those companions are available in the prizes. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them are. So, yeah, look at that. Pretty nice. Alrighty, here we are. We're back in Borean Tundra, and it's time to start the King McGurgle quest. Oh, he's part of Data, huh? Kind of makes sense.
What brings you here?
Okay. Oh, he's a night elf. I always thought he's a human. That's interesting.
Then not. Good luck, friend.
I guess I've never had sound on, so, I've never heard the character model talk. Force of nature. Use conch. Okay. We're gonna learn to speak Murloc. We got some cobalt in the water too, huh? Oh wow, it's way down here, huh? already down. At least they're like close to each other, so we can kill Scalder and grab the Cobalt at the same time. It's weird. The item like use range when doing it, like clicking on the mob with the item, seems to be... Oh! No, I bet it was because I haven't looted the mob. You have to like always loot the mob before that works, so... Yeah, that's probably what it was. Oh, also I did a little bit of looking into stuff, like Googling the crystallized things. So earth and water we can get from mining, no problem there. Fire and air can both be farmed in mobs in the Borean Tundra. There's these fire elementals right next to where we are, and then there's steam ragers, or whatever they're called, elementals that are over here somewhere in the geyser fields, and they drop crystallized air. So air and fire we can farm. Life and shadow, I don't think we can get. You can get shadow by mining serenite, but there is no serenite. And then you can get life, I guess from herbing is probably the easiest way to get it, but you know, I don't have access to that. Oh, this gives more scenario and expedition rep. Oh, this cut down on the amount of farming I need to do. That's nice. Winterfall clams. Well, what drops them? And the only surviving merchant, if I were to collect all over down in the trench. Okay. You can just find them. You can just find them everywhere. I see. Alright, now these things are also... Yeah, these things are also just a currency. Same as the ears. You can buy stuff from the vendor with them. I don't know. I think you can just buy like a couple of trade mats and stuff. I don't think it's anything really important. I think there's like one appearance you can buy. So I guess we'll have to grind that out. But there doesn't seem to be a rep tied to them. Well, I know there's not a rep tied to them, but you know, nothing too crazy is what I'm trying to get at. You want, yeah. Do business. This is the clam vendor. Yeah, so you can buy the pearls and the Siren's Tear. Wow, that's expensive. This is a rare drop from... You can get this... I think you can get this from those clams. I know you can get these from the clams, but you can also just straight buy them. But this is, you know, you can only buy a limited quantity. But this isn't used for much. It's used for a couple jewel crafting patterns, and then those two cloaks. Same with that. That's not bad. Calls forth. That's pretty useless. That's not bad either. Yeah, so see, the vendor doesn't really have anything really good, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, so basically, it's another like kind of, you know, it's another currency, but there's no real reason for it. Cobalt. Oh man, is this all the way down there again? I don't even see it. There's clams down here. I don't really care about those. Yeah, there it is. That is one thing I was looking up, like how hard it was going to be to get cobalt and everything like that. Like a little bit how much I needed, and like rich cobalt, because like notice cobalt is already at green, and we just hit 27 on the last one. So it's probably going to be... Oh, they just dropped the clams too, huh? Yeah, you can buy that trident. I guess maybe I need to complete all the quest chain. Yeah. Then also, I guess I could just hold on to them. I mean, they can be used to buy the pearls and stuff, so... They're a guaranteed way of getting the rare drop. I mean, like the stuff from the clams, instead of farming, you know, the dark water clams off the murlocs or gorlocs or anything like that. I can farm it off just collecting these clams, which are a lot simpler to get. Oh god, that noise. You know, and it's just like a guaranteed way of doing it. And you can do two at once because, you know, these guys drop clams at a pretty quick rate, it seems. And at the same time, I can just be getting dark water clams, which I can open up to see if I get anything. You know. But, I mean, like I said, I don't need those for anything in this zone. That's all much later stuff. Ooh. That's a terrible appearance, but we will grab it. Alrighty. Dark water clam. Where's some more tadpoles at? There's some.
I need to get closer.
Come on, we need more tadpoles. Alright, where are some more tadpoles? There's some tadpoles. Oh. One more cage worth of tadpoles. It's open. There we are. Oh. An army of tadpoles with us. Let's go ahead and return them. It looks like only the quest for King McGurgle himself actually gives Cenarian Expedition rep, which is interesting. That's a trinket, huh? Okay, well that's not any better. Well, that's all pretty garbage. The trinket sells for the most, so give me that. Alright, so you're being blackmailed. Okay, some more cobalt down in the water. Uh-huh. Oh, he knows he's a night elf. Uh-huh. Oh, hold on, there's another quest here. The cleave. Some succulent orca stew. Yeah, I'll get you some orca blubber, why not? Where's that cobalt? There's the cobalt. Way down there. Alright, this cobalt is quite annoying to get to. I will say that. Down at the very bottom of this. Oh, and this is this could be a interesting prelude to... What? I still have the tadpole following me. Why are you following me? He's not following me anymore. That was weird. That was wild. Anyway, this could be a, oh, they're all coming. This is an interesting prelude to, if we roll Vashir. I'll say that much. Because, Vashir's, oh, wait, what am I doing? Whoa, 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 what am I doing? I literally have a mount for this. I bought this thing. Come on now. I can't be forgetting about the Darkwater Skate. It's not super fast, but it is a lot faster than just swimming naturally. I guess I'll put it up there. It's not going to be used much, like the other mounts. But it is useful in this situation. And talking about Vashir got me remembering that, because I was like, well, in Vashir, you know, we'll get Poseidon. Well, we'll have to get Poseidon too, but you know, you get the seahorse mount when you enter the zone, you know, early on in the questing. So, you know, we'll have that to work with, but it doesn't help completely. Oh, you think he drops blubber? Probably. No. No. Mount up. But then I reminded myself, I have an underwater mount. I bought this. I fished 500 fish for this. I should probably use it. Turn around a little bit. God, you're big. Yeah, he drops blubber. There you go. this done. I'm pretty sure this quest line will be much shorter. Actually, I know it's much shorter than the airstrip quest line. I'm pretty sure most quests in the game are shorter than the airstrip quest line. So you know, that's always gonna be a real nice thing. All right. Uh-huh. Spare suit. Oh, that probably has something roomy. Nice. What's they say about blood or nothing? What they say about his head? Okay. What do you got for me to do? Have a chance of future Claximus. Oh yeah, I remember about this. This quest actively asks you to commit war crimes, technically. Technically speaking, you're not you know, it is against the Geneva Convention. I think it's the Geneva Convention specifically, but yeah, that you're not allowed to fake surrender to kill someone. You know, like to sneak in and murder someone. It's that's not allowed. Now, I know it's, you know, it's really pushing it to say you're committing war crimes and WoW of all things, and on top of it, when you're going to kill a giant crab that is mind controlling Murlocs is a whole other thing. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I can help with that. What do you got for me? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I should probably take the costume off, huh? So I can actually escort this guy. It's weird that this dude wants me to get a key, and this dude wants me to escort him out. Yeah, I'm ready. I guess it's just interesting. How can the Winterfin tell the difference, huh? Like, how can the mind-controlled Murlocs know the difference between the unmind-controlled Murlocs? Because I don't think Claximus is micromanaging them. This dude's blaming it on the magic up in Coldara. Which, to be fair, might have something to do with it. It's not like Claximus is exactly necessarily the gets the power from himself. I mean, he very easily could, you know, get it from Coldara itself. Wouldn't even be that crazy to assume. Hey, there you go. Yeah, that's a new appearance. Look at that. That's a terrible looking sword. I mean, I know. Okay, to be fair, gray items have always been like where they wanted to put terrible appearances. Now I don't know why they want to make terrible appearances in the first place. To be fair, but if to be fair, if you're gonna make them, put them on gray items. That's for sure. Don't make any items that people think it's worth their time to have look bad. You know, or white items. Gray means trash and white means common, so I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised they still make gray equipment to this day. I really don't know why they do, to be fair. I don't know what... Back in the day, gray equipment was... I mean, gray equipment is trash. Trash weapons and armor has always been money. It's always been like a way of giving larger sums of money in not nearly as rare drops. But in very select cases, especially early levels to be fair, could be upgrades. You know, it could actually be some useful stuff in them. So, kind of made sense in those departments. Okay, this dude really wants me to walk him all the way to the edge of the beach, huh?
It's too far
Come
away.
on, buddy. Where are you going? Oh, leave him alone.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
God, escort quests, man. Such fun gameplay. Oh, can you now? Aren't you gonna go over there? Like, are you not swimming across? Who cares? Who cares? Let's not ask too many questions. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Whatever may be the case, whatever they want to say. Alright, there's the Keymaster. There's also some cobalt down here. We want that. Alright, buddy. Bye-bye. Give me a key. Now give me the cobalt. Thank you. Thank you, tadpoles. Oh, come on. Let me out of this crevasse. Thank you. Alright, let's go turn this in. And then we'll go kill... Well, I guess we could kill Claximus first. He's probably... We have to exit the same way to turn that quest in. Wow, this is a big cave. Why'd they make this cave so big if your entire point of the main quest is that you're going to be disguised so that you don't even have to fight anything? And then you're just gonna go assassinate. Also, these aren't even like tough mobs, they're just normal mobs. You literally had a quest to kill 15 of them earlier. I don't know. You're correct, I am not one of the Winterfen. Brilliant deduction skills there, Claximus. You clearly are the greatest of us all. But, yeah. I don't know. Definitely some weird design choices in my mind, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. I don't know. But, no matter what, there's not much more to the King McGurgle quest line. I think it's like 19 quests long or something like that, but I mean, you gotta think how many of these were like quick run back and forth turn in quests. You know, there were a couple of them, so it's not too bad. There's your key. Pretty sure you're getting that on your own. Already did your quest. Oh, well, I have the quest. So yeah, he's escaping on his own. The other one needed a private escort. So, you know, definitely an interesting thing to put them literally right beside each other. Sure. Whatever, you know. Anyway, let's get over here and turn these in. I wouldn't even be surprised if that was the final quest right there. Claximus kind of seems like a final boss. Maybe. I don't know, it could be considered one. It's not that crazy to me. Alright, surrender not.
Good luck, friend.
Yeah, escape from the Winterfen Caverns. Okay. Two-handed weapon, of course you're not an upgrade. So small. 5 strength, 5. You lose 2 stam. You lose no, it's not worth. Just gonna, yeah, there it is. That's the end. Alright, so pretty simple, and it kinda leads you into Koldara's quest line. I mean, I didn't even check if those were better. Hold on. They're not. You know, it kind of is like, hey, maybe you should go check out Koldara. The fire elementals, I saw them over here They're like, they fight the water elementals. Yeah, there they are. A couple of them over here. So, those are the mobs that we can farm crystallized fire from, if we need it. I don't know if we do or not. I know there's some cloaks and leatherworking at like max level that require like crystallized shadow and crystallized, or no, eternal shadow, eternal fire, and crystallized air. The fire and air are farmable off mobs, and then the shadow is the annoying one. But I don't know if those are craftable, because you need Arctic fur and frozen orbs. Now, I'm pretty sure we get frozen orbs. First off, I'm pretty sure we get them from Heroic Nexus and Heroic Oculus. Second off, I'm pretty sure you get them from the raid, Eye of Eternity. The real question is, can you get Arctic fur? And that I'm not so sure about. I'll have to look into that once we get our leatherworking up to the point where we can start crafting with it. I'll see if we can get it. Like, maybe, can you skin Malagos? I have no idea, actually. I legitimately don't know. And if you can, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops Arctic fur. If you can't, then I don't know who would drop Arctic fur. Maybe the bosses on Heroic and Nexus and Oculus?
I need to get closer.
Maybe? I don't know. But if we can get Arctic fur, then I might have to farm some Eternal Shadow. I think it's 4, which that'd be an annoying grind, but it's not the worst thing I've done. So, you know. So this is really weird. There's a flight master here, but there's like no quests. At least right now. What's the point of this town?
My
The general
will.
goods vendor. I mean, this is like a town and everything, but there's like nothing here. Weird. Anyway, let's kill Icehorn. Well, I should say, let's check if Icehorn's up. Well, you can already see Thracian's horse there, huh? But yeah, let's just fly around real quick, check to see if Icehorn's up. I don't know anyone who's necessarily out here Ooh, there we go, a rich cobalt deposit. That's nice. It's still yellow. I don't know if the color really matters. Skinning proved that it didn't really... the coloring of the mining and skinning things is, like, not correct. So... But anyway, as I was saying, I don't know if anyone's out here killing Northrend rares. I haven't seen many people up here in Northrend. There's Icehorn. Boom. There you go. Cloth piece. Not too bad. Venture satchel. Golden cloth. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing good, but you know. Another rare off the list. There's only one more. Old crystal bark. And then that'll be all the rares killed. And they are actually, you know, they're for an achievement here. And crystal bark actually drops gauntlets, so he actually drops an appearance too. But then that'll be literally every rare here. And that's what I was saying, like I don't know if anyone necessarily actually does kill rares in Northrend, but there are achievements attached to it and everything, so you know, maybe. Alright, what's up? What's your problems? I mean, other than the fact that, you know, there's an undead army right next to a necropolis. Okay. Cigarette defenders.
What can I do for you?
Uh-huh. Ah. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I can't go to Dragonblight. Stop getting... There's a lot of quests that send you to the next zone. It's like they don't even want you to finish Borean Tundra. They're like, hey, the Kalawak want to send you to Dragonblight. This guy wants to send you to
I
Dragonblight.
need to get closer.
The
I'm out of range.
people in Valiant's Keep, two different people want to send you to Dalaran over in Crystal Song. Like, what the hell? Why don't you want me in Borean Tundra? Let me finish the quest chains here. It's Very interesting.
Can I help you?
Uh-huh. Is that the exact same?
Have a good
Okay.
one.
Uh-huh. Yep.
See you later.
I mean, they just straight up... Is this the first time? Well, which one sells for more? The one I've got equipped, so I guess we'll equip that. But, is this the first time we meet Thracian? Oh, he's got a lich. I don't know.
Suffer well. We will
There you go.
ravage this land.
That's fair. Uh-huh. Lich has knowledge. Uh-huh. Sure.
Another time.
Lurid. Doesn't Lurid die during the battle for Anderhall? Wait, can I just go there myself, or do I need to go get Dusk? It's pointing me over here. I probably need Dusk, huh? Probably. No, it's just right there. Alright.
It's not ready. I don't have a card.
You know, people have all talked about, like, adding essentially Questy in the game with Cataclysm when they added the quest, like, markers and everything. Ruined questing and everything. And to a degree, I never agreed with that. I was always like, come on now. Questing is always, you know, it had a charm to it and everything, but some of it is really annoying. But when you see stuff like that, I mean, we literally skipped half the quest. You're supposed to go get on the horse and lead it to the phylactery. Now we just are told where the phylactery is.
Tomorrow is another day.
I don't know. Full Scholar Assault. Head down and inflict some casualties. 20 casualties.
We are done here.
And then you can also just summon Lurid. I won't need that, but you can do it. God, I also love that he's just like, head over here and kill 20 of them. Oh, well, that's a collapsed Acropolis, to be fair.
I need to get closer.
There's a lot of undead. I mean, I know it's Northrend and everything, and I know, like, literally this is Wrath of the Lich King. So, like, I understand that there's supposed to be a lot of undead and everything, but man, they really did, like, shove a lot of, like, I mean, there's one downed and one flying necropolis and, like, 4 ziggurats in the first zone that you go to. Like, they don't even hold back. There's, you know, and then Dragonblight is all about the undead. Yeah, I mean, like, this is where Wrathgate and Naxxramas is and stuff. Icecrown, of course, is all about the undead. Zuldrak is a bunch of, you know, dead trolls and everything. Howling Fjord has, like, a lot to do with the Vicroll, and there's some death and stuff there, but it's not nearly as much of a centerpiece, and
It's too far away.
I don't remember Grizzly Hills having much to do with them. I'm sure there are the dead there, but I don't remember much of them. I don't know, I could be wrong.
I need to get closer.
I don't know, I don't remember. I'm not good at remembering a bunch of stuff. Like, for instance, I went and double checked my information on Harold Lane after I killed him. I was wrong. He is not the one. First off, I meant to say he's Panther Mastery. But he's not even the one that gives you Panther Mastery. That's someone completely different. He actually gives you, but he is one of Nessingwary's main guys. He's the guy that gives you Talbuk Mastery. He's in TBC. It is a different group of people, but he is one of the ones in TBC, and he's the one that tells you go kill the Talbuk. So, yes, true, that you do still kill one of Hammett Nessingwary's main guys, but it's not who I thought. But I thought it was the same group of people between TBC and Vanilla. It's very clearly not. So, you know, just an additional little tidbit of information. I don't know how long this questline is. I think it is quite decently long. I mean, we already did one chapter of it, but the last rites is also here.
What?
It's also a
Tomorrow
part of
is
this.
another day.
Equip chance on the racking pains, granting 4 strikes. Alright, that seems pretty good.
We will ravage
High
this land.
Priestess. Okay, go to the spire and slay each of the priests. Okay,
We are done here.
so this is better than that. There we go. Huh? Does that? Okay, so we still have both our rings from world drops in Elwyn, which I'm not too surprised about. They have a lot of main stat on them. 8 strength, that's a lot. As you see, even the Northern rings can't keep up. Even though they're higher eye level, they can't have 8 strength on them. Like, it's just a lot. But we have replaced both our trinkets, boots, pants. We still have the same. Stockades gear is still better, and I don't see it getting beat by Huh, you're a Nerubian.
I don't have a target.
That's pretty cool. Anyway, you're dead. Bot. Okay. I don't see them getting replaced probably until we do Nexus or Oculus. You know, because Northrend is scaled to the same as like Classic, right? Yeah. So, like, probably the Stockades gear is almost equivalent, I would say, with like, yeah, it is literally, it's the same eye level, 89. They're the exact same. The only difference is we can actually get 2 eye level higher from heroic. So technically the heroic gear is the abyss, but you know,
I need a target.
we have to kill like all the blood globes.
I need to get
There's a
closer.
lot of
I don't
them.
have a target.
Is there like a upper or lower floor? Maybe just keep killing blood globes.
It's still. It's too far away.
Well, there's Snow Tracker Grum is just here dead.
I need to get closer.
Alright, they're like respawning, so I don't think this is right. I don't think it said anything. Yeah, no. Oh, he's probably just up instead of down. That's, well, he can't be flying. Like, he can't be flying up in the air. Right there he is. There we go. Box soaking. One more. But yeah, based on how long this is, what I expect us to do is we're going to finish up this. This will finish all but the
It's too
Koldara quest line. And kill him. Another Nerubian. This time a Crypt Lord. But yeah, we're gonna finish this, and that will round out all of the mainland. Pretty much. Amber Ledge goes into Koldara. I know it does. So like we'll be able to do that. That's our last little quest hub. Now it's a pretty big quest hub. It's also got our last rare in Old Crystal Bark. And then it also will lead us directly into both dungeons and the raid. So that'll probably be all one video, and probably a big video at that. Video after this one will probably be quite long. That's saying something, because I'm probably gonna run. It depends on how long everything takes. I might break it up into multiple.
Another time.
Alrighty. Power, we can put it in. Go to look for teleportation. Well, shit. If this is this is literally the last quest. It's called Last Rites, huh? Well then, I thought this quest line was a lot longer. It is not. Well, I could fly up there. I don't think you're supposed to do that. You could just go straight. I mean, I could just fly up there, but I think you're supposed to, you know, use the. I don't know where the portal. I don't know where it is. Let's just fly up there. Why not? I have the ability of flight, so I can go up here. I'm unfair like that. As long as it works. I don't know, what's the trigger? I'm here. There you go. Hey, Thracian. That worked. Alrighty. Let's go. Got blood presents, huh? Oh. So this was supposed to be a hard boss fight then, apparently. We'll see when we get here on Leather Pal or Scope Maker. Because I'm going to be, you know, chromie timed. Oh. Hey, Arthas. What's up, buddy? Oh, it is Tal. Look, it's Talbot. Who would have guessed that he's part of the cult of the damned? What? What? Oh, it's Valinir. Oh shit! It's one of the three blood princes.
Infiltration and control of the Alliance power structure by our cultists is well underway.
Wasn't that intriguing?
The power you've bestowed upon me has granted me great mental influence over human minds. I bear these offerings as proof of my progress.
Oh no.
Larissa!
What do you do? Mind control him?
My sister! You motherless elf scum!
Motherless elf scum. That's a pretty rough one.
Now this is a surprise, Thessarian.
Thessarian.
I hadn't heard
That's how you
from
say it.
Malgrain or the other Death Knights for months. You've come to rejoin the Scourge. I take it.
Thessarian.
I would sooner slit my own throat. You would pay for what you did to your old men, Arthas. For what you did to me! I swear it!
Allow me to take care of the intruders, Lord. I will feed their entrails to the maggots.
Will you now?
Do not fail me, Sadlane. Return to Ice Crown with this fool's head, or do not bother to return.
Oh, don't worry. He won't be returning.
What happened to me?
Don't mess with me.
My head won't stop spinning.
You're alright.
I was hoping to leave my sister out of this.
I thought you were dead.
I cannot return home with you just yet, Larissa. I am not quite done with this scourge.
Yeah, my armies would fit. Uh-huh.
Don't leave me again. You want to fight for your country, but they don't even want you. They sent you here to die.
It is kind of
You
true.
might be right, sister. My obligations to my land and king have been fulfilled. But there is something
I mean,
I still owe to myself.
Kind of a good point. No one liked the Death Knights during Wrath.
I know that look in your eye. I'm not going to be able to talk you out of this. If you die on me again.
Do not worry, Larissa. I will come back to you when I'm done.
It really isn't until we kill the Lich King that the Death Knights are truly accepted into the Alliance and Horde. Even Darian Mograine, once he becomes the leader of the Knights of the Ebon Hold and everything, they still don't give him much respect in anything until, like I said, until the Lich King's dead. I guess they always were under the impression that, you know, you could fall under their control, fall back under their control, fall back under his control. Good lord, which is a fair fear, to be honest, considering he still turns people into Death Knights, aka Sourfang's son, as a way to control people. And in fact, his entire plan was leading the greatest heroes of Azeroth to lay siege to the Citadel and then kill them and then resurrect them, so that he had an army of the strongest possible death champions. So, you know, I mean, it's not even that crazy of a thought. Really isn't. But anyway, that only leaves us one quest chain left, which starts with a Nick of Time, and then goes into all of Koldara. I think Koldara should also be the last place I have to explore for Borean Tundra. Yeah, literally, that's it. It's one thing. We explore it. Then after that, we have we have the Oculus, the Nexus, and the Eternity. We have 100 oh no, that's 100 things left to do. You know, a couple other things. We've got, okay, Race Against Time. No, that's, what is this? Oh, that's all. This is part of Koldara. There's normally a, oh, you go to the achievements, that's how you do it. Yeah, achievements, and then you go Blue Dragonflight. Yeah, it's 41 quests in total. Apparently this is a part of it. I guess that gets you this one, but yeah, it's like, we have like 40 quests to do Koldara. So, that's a lot. And when you consider there's only like 54 quests, yeah, I mean, most of them are just the Koldara quest chain. But, yeah, also, oh, it's because it's Agi only. That makes sense. I gotta stop. I gotta remember that. I have to remember that I have to show for everyone. I gotta remember to keep doing that. Thankfully, this keeps me in check. So, we need 50 of these clams. So I'll probably do that off camera, but right before we start Koldara, because it's not gonna take too long. But y'all have a good one. When we're back, I'll be buying that trident, and then we'll be starting Koldara.